morning, dear students. I am Ms. Navida Sheikh from Brahan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's session, we'll be learning something new and interesting from a science textbook. So let's get started.
Good morning, dear students. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. I am Mrs. Navida Sheikh from MCGM Virtual Class. Today's class, we will be learning about a very interesting chapter that is from your Science 1 textbook, that is lenses. Now, this chapter is already been started with by us, and I've already uploaded a video on this chapter, that is lenses part 1 is out there, and you can go and watch that video, and that video will help you understand about what is the meaning of lens, what are the different types of lenses, and how different types of lenses are used in order to get different images, how the images are obtained from those different types of lenses, like the concave lens, the convex lens, how images are formed, where they are formed, what is the size of the image, everything. What we have also learned about the formula for lenses, the formula for magnification, what is sign convention. So all these things are very important from examination point of view, so you need to know about all of it, and that is there in the first part. So please go and watch that video in order to understand the later part of the chapter. This chapter here, today's class, has a very interesting part that is related to your eyes. Okay, your beautiful eyes, and we know how important they are. And in our eyes, what are the different parts that help us to see objects around us? और ये हमारी आईज जब सही तरीके से वर्क नहीं करती तो कैसी बीमारियां होती है, and how can we correct that? Okay, and that is all that we're going to learn in this part. So it is a very interesting part, so let's continue ahead. In this chapter, we also have a very interesting topic called as human eye and working of its lens. In our eyes, naturally God has gifted us with lens in our eyes. Okay, now these lenses are not made up of glass, but they are made up of a special kind of a organ in your body which is helping you to see so many things around you. Okay, you can see stars and moons which are so many kilometers away from you, but yet you can see them clearly. Okay, so let us talk about it in detail. There is a very thin transparent cover membrane on the human eye. This is called as the cornea. The light enters the eye through it. Maximum amount of incident light is refracted inside the eye at the outer surface of the cornea. मतलब जैसे ही लाइट हमारी आईज पे पड़ती है, ये लाइट रिफ्रैक्ट होती है हमारे कॉर्निया पे. ठीक है. देयर इज अ डार्क फ्लैशी स्क्रीन बिहाइंड द कॉर्निया. हियर यू कैन सी, जो बीच में कॉर्निया के जो पीछे साइड पे हम लोग को एक डार्क फ्लैशी थिंग दिखाई दे रही है, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द आइरिस. ओके, ये जो दिख रहा है हम लोगों को ब्लैक कलर का, दिस इज द आइरिस ऑफ द आई. द कलर ऑफ द आइरिस इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द फॉर डिफरेंट पीपल. अलग अलग लोगों की आंखों का जो कलर होता है ना, डिफरेंट होता है. यस और नो, किसी की ब्राउन, किसी की ब्लू, किसी की ब्लैक. ओके, there is a small hole for changing diameter at the center of the iris, which is called the pupil. हमारी iris के बीच में एक black color का hole जैसा दिखाई देता है, that changes its diameter depending upon the amount of light that we're exposed to. ठीक है, that is called as the pupil. The pupil controls the amount of light entering the eye. ठीक है, वो कंट्रोल करता है. कभी कभार बहुत ज्यादा फ्लैश पड़ता है हमारी आंखों के ऊपर, तो हमारी जो जो प्यूपिल होता है, जो ब्लैक कलर का जो होल जैसा दिखाई देता है हमारी आईज के अंदर, इट कंट्रोल्स एंड इट श्रिंक्स और इट बिकम्स बिग. अगर लाइट कम है तो वो बढ़ जाता है ताकि हम लोगों को चीजें दिखाई दे अच्छी तरीके से. ओके, सो इट कंट्रोल्स द अमाउंट ऑफ लाइट एंटरिंग द आई. If the light falling on the eye is too bright, the pupil contracts, मतलब छोटा हो जाता है. While if the light is dim, it widens. Now you can do this and observe it on a cat. Okay, if you have a cat around your house, or if you have a cat in your house, you can see, if you see the eyes of a cat during the day, आप लोगों को एक बहुत बारीक सी ब्लैक कलर का प्यूपल दिखेगा उनकी आंख में, ठीक है, एक बारीक सी ब्लैक कलर की लाइन दिखेगी. But when it is dark during the night, you will find that the pupil has become big. It has widened. वो black color जो एक line सा दिखाई दे रहा था वो रात में बराबर आप लोगों को circle दिखता है. Same thing happens with your eyes as well. हमारी आंख में भी सेम चीज होती है. अगर लाइट बहुत ज्यादा है तो the pupil will contract, it will become smaller in size, and when it is dark, it will become double the size. Okay, जो हमारे हेल्प करता है देखने के लिए. So if the light falling on the eye is too bright, pupil contracts, while if the light is dim, it widens. On the surface of the iris, there is a bulge of transparent layers. हम लोगों को दिखाई नहीं देता है, बट उसके ऊपर बहुत सारे ट्रांसपेरेंट एक बड़ा लेयर होता है. This is a double convex transparent crystalline lens. ये जो हम लोगों को ऐसा लगता है ना, ऐसा फूला फूला सा लगता है आँख के ऊपर, that is what is the double convex transparent crystalline lens just behind the pupil. The lens provides small adjustment of the focal length to focus the image. कभी कभार कोई दूर की चीज होती है, हम लोग को एक बार में नहीं दिखाई देती, बट अगर हम लोग उसे गौर से देखते हैं ना तो हम लोग को समझ में आ जाता है कि नहीं नहीं ये वो चीज है. ओके, सो इट इज व्हाट इज इट, कुछ लिखा होता है तो वी ट्राई टू रीड इट. सो एट वंस यू आर नॉट एबल टू रीड, but after a few seconds you are able to read it. Why? Because your eyes has this mechanism of adjusting the focal length, and that makes you able to read that particular line. Okay, this lens creates real and inverted image of an object on the screen inside the eye. So this lens is, what is it doing? It is creating an image in your eyes which is real and inverted image of an object on the screen inside the eye. So here you can see the tree, the image is forming inside the eye, real and inverted, right? Okay, so here you can see the screen that is there. If the light that is falling onto your eyes, if you see in the center, the black color part, that is the pupil, it expands and it contracts depending upon the light when it is exposed. Okay, if the light is more, it will contract, and if the light is less in the surrounding, it will expand in order to give you a better vision of the object that is there. Now this screen over here is made up of light sensitive cells, which is called as the retina, that is there in your eyes. These cells get excited when light falls on them and generate electric signals. These signals are conveyed to the brain through optic nerve that is there in your, which is connected to the eyes and the brain. Okay, later, the brain analyzes these signals and converts them in such a way that we perceive the object as they actually are. Okay, so we have seen that anything that you see, because of the light that is there around you, you can see that object, and the image is formed inside your eyes, and that image is generated. There is an electric signal which is generated, and that is sent from your eyes through the optic nerve towards your brain, and then the brain analyzes what that thing is, and then you can see objects and you can react according to that. And it is a very quick response, and it is a very quick reaction that happens between the image which is falling onto your eyes and the analysis that is done by your brain. The capacity of the lens to change its focal length as per need is called its power of accommodation. As I told you that at once when you see anything, you are not able to make out कि ये क्या चीज़ है. हम लोगों को लगता है कि हम लोग रीड नहीं कर पाते कभी कभार चैनल पे. If you are watching television, if you try to see what is the name of the movie, sometimes you are not able to see at once. बट इफ़ यू लुक एट इट फॉर अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स, यू विल कम टू नो कि हाँ ये मूवी है, या जो भी चैनल है, जो टेलीविजन सीरियल आ रहा है, वो हम लोग एट वंस यू आर नॉट एबल टू सी दैट. बट आफ्टर अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स यू आर एबल टू रीड दैट थिंग. Now, why does it happen? Because you have a capacity in your eyes to adjust the focal length in order to read that thing, or in order to make the visual out of that particular object that is kept in front of you. And that power is called as power of accommodation. Although the elastic lens can change its focal length to increase or decrease it, it cannot do so beyond its limit. Now, it is not you all can do that, but not every time and not at any distance. एक पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस तक ही हम लोगों की आँख की फोकल लेंथ को एडजस्ट कर सकती है. If the object is very far, you are not able to do it. Okay, so it is elastic, but it cannot go beyond its limit. It has a limit. Okay, so you have to remember that as well. Here in this picture you can clearly see about the different topics that I've talked about the different parts in your eyes: the iris, the pupil, the crystalline lens, the cornea, the retina where the image is formed, the optic nerve which is sending the electric charges from your eyes towards the brain, okay, through this optic nerve, and you can analyze the thing and you can perceive the object onto the retina, okay. While seeing object at large, infinite distances, the lens of the eye becomes flat. Okay, if you look at the picture here, the lens is becoming flat and its focal length increases as shown in the figure over here, which is there given below. The focal length has increased, everybody can see, right? While seeing nearby object, the lens becomes more rounded. कोई चीज़ अगर हमारे पास में है तो now the eyes, the lens will relax and it will become rounded, and its focal length will also decrease as shown in the figure here. This way we can see objects clearly irrespective of their distances. Now all this that I'm talking about is about a normal eye sighted person. ठीक है, अगर हमारी आइज़ में कोई तरीके की डिफ़िकल्टीज नहीं है, कोई नंबर नहीं है हमारी आइज़ में, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट पर्सन's आई. If a person is looking at a image which is object which is far away, what will happen? The lens will become slightly flat and the focal length will increase. Whereas if a object is kept nearby, the lens will become rounded because it will relax, right? It is not putting much pressure in order to adjust the focal length. Now the focal length will become smaller or it will decrease as compared to the object which was kept far away from you. The minimum distance of an object from a normal eye at which it is clearly visible without stress on the eye is called as minimum distance of distinct vision. एक नॉर्मल हम लोगों को हमारी आँख के ऊपर बिल्कुल भी स्ट्रेन, अभी राइट नाउ यू ऑल कैन सी द video on your mobiles or your laptops. Now your eyes are very relaxed, you don't have to put much strain on the eye to see what is written on the screen. Now this image, this amount of clarity that you see, that is the minimum distance of distinct vision where you can see anything normally without any strain on your eyes. The position of the object at this distance is called the near point of the eye for a normal human eye. Okay, the near point is at 25 centimeter. If you see the ruler, if you have, you can just see how much is 25 centimeters, and that is the near point that you need to know. So you should always try and read or keep your books or anything, your screens, your laptops, at least 25 centimeters away from your eyesight. Okay, the farthest distance of an object from a human eye at which it is clearly visible without stress of an eye is called farthest distance of distinct vision. ऐसे भी होता है कि कुछ चीज़ें बहुत दूर होती है 25 सेंटीमीटर्स के और आगे होती है, बट स्टिल वी कैन सी. Okay, so that distance is called as furthest distance of distinct vision. The position of the object at this distance is called the far point of the eye. ठीक है, तो इसे हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? Far point of the eye. For a normal human eye, the far point is at infinity. Depending upon person to person, this could vary. ठीक है, हम लोग ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते कि यही इतने ही डिस्टेंस पे हम लोगों को दिखाई देता है far point. Alright, so near point is at 25 centimeter and far point will be at infinity. Now let us understand about the defects of vision and their correction. Everybody around you, all of you must have seen or have spectacles, right? Now why do you wear spectacles? Why do you wear lenses? Now that is because of the defect that we have in our eyesight. Okay, some people cannot see things clearly because of loss of accommodation power of the lenses in their eyes, because of defective refraction of the lenses, their vision becomes faint and fuzzy. In general, there are three types of refraction defects. Now, कभी कभार now we have learned about the parts of the eyes, right? हम लोगों को पता है कि ये ऑब्जेक्ट हमारी आईज़ में जब इसका लाइट पड़ती है तो हमारी लेंस पे ये गिरता है और उसके बाद में ये रेटिना पे पड़ता है और हम लोगों को फिर वो चीज़ दिखाई देती है। देयर इज़ रिफ्रैक्शन विच इज़ हैपनिंग, रिफ्रैक्शन की वजह से हमारी आईज़ के ऊपर वो इमेज फॉर्म होती है। अगर ये रिफ्रैक्शन ही सही नहीं होगा तो दैट विल नॉट मेक अ प्रॉपर इमेज, इट विल हैव अ फेंट, मतलब ऐसा धुंधला धुंधला दिखाई देगा, फेंट एंड फजी इमेज विल बी फॉर्म्ड। सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ डिफेक्ट ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन by the lens. Now there are three types of defects that we'll be learning. First is nearsightedness or myopia. Now here what exactly is happening is the eye can see nearby objects clearly. नज़दीक की चीज़ें हम लोग को अच्छी तरीके से दिखाई देती है बट distant objects appear indistinct. दूर की चीज़ें हम लोग को दिखाई नहीं देती है. Sometimes when you're sitting on the last bench or on the third or the fourth bench, you cannot see the blackboard in the school, in your classroom. Now that is called as myopia. This means that the far point of the eye is not at infinity but shifts closer to the eye. मतलब जो इंसान को वो बोर्ड दिखना चाहिए था, now you are not able to see this. Why? Because जो far point है ना, हमारा far point क्या था? Infinity. कितने भी दूर का हम लोग देख सकते हैं, बट ये चीज़ शिफ्ट हो गई है मेरी हमारी आइज़ की. In nearsightedness, the image of a distant object forms in front of the retina. ये हमारी retina के आगे form हो रहा है, not on the retina. There are two reasons for this defect. First, the curvature of the cornea and the eye lens increases. The curvature, yeah, everybody can see this in the diagram clearly. It increases. The curvature of the cornea and the eye lens, it is increasing, and the muscles near the lens cannot relax so that the converging power of the lens remains large. The eyeball elongates. Everybody can see the eyeball also, it is elongated so that the distance between the lens and the retina increases. दिस डिफेक्ट कैन बी करेक्टेड. ऐसा नहीं है कि इससे हम लोग का कुछ इलाज नहीं है. दिस कैन बी करेक्टेड बाय यूजिंग स्पेक्टिकल्स विथ कॉन्केव लेंस फॉर प्रॉपर फोकल लेंथ. ओके, जो हम लोग जो चश्मा पहनते हैं जिससे हम लोगों को दूर की चीज़ बराबर से दिखाई दे, वो कॉन्केव लेंस है. ठीक है, कॉन्केव लेंस, रिमेंबर दैट. दिस लेंस डाइवर्जेस द इंसिडेंट रेज एंड दीज डाइवर्ज्ड रेज कैन बी कन्वर्ज्ड. जो डाइवर्ज रेज थी, जो बाहर की तरफ जा रही थी, ये लेंस यूज़ करने से दे कैन बी कन्वर्ज्ड बाय द लेंस इन द आइज टू फॉर्म द इमेज ऑन द रेटिना. क्या हो रहा था इसके अंदर, नियर साइटेडनेस के अंदर जो इमेज फॉर्म हो रही थी वो रेटिना के आगे फॉर्म हो रही थी, रेटिना पे नहीं फॉर्म हो रही थी. when you are using these lenses, the concave lens, what will happen, तो जो diverge rays है they will converge, means they will converge on the retina, और उस वजह से हम लोगों को फिर चीज़ें सही से दिखाई देगी. Alright, the focal length of concave lens is negative, so a lens with negative power is required for correcting nearsightedness. You must have heard the doctor saying कि -2 का नंबर है या -5 का नंबर है. Now that minus is showing you the negative power of the lens which is being used for correcting the nearsightedness. The power of the lens is different for different eyes depending on the magnitude of their nearsightedness. कभी कभार किसी को ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है, कभी कभार किसी को बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है. So depending upon person to person, depending upon the magnitude of their nearsightedness, the numbers vary. Okay, so you have to remember this. It is not nothing to be ashamed of. It could happen because of many reasons, because of some nutritional issues, because of some hereditary problem. Okay, because of watching too much of television, because of watching too much of mobile phones, on screen time is more. It could happen because of that also. So you have to be very careful in order to avoid these things. Next you have is farsightedness or hypermetropia. In this defect, the human eye can see distinct objects clearly but cannot see nearby object distinctly. यहाँ पर उल्टा होता है. नॉर्मल आई से हम लोगों को दूर की चीज़ें भी दिखती है, पास की चीज़ें भी दिखती है, बट फार साइटेडनेस के अंदर हम लोगों को दूर की चीज़ें साफ दिख रही है बट नज़दीक की चीज़ें नहीं दिखाई देती है क्लियर. दिस मीन्स दैट द नियर पॉइंट, अब यहाँ पर नियर पॉइंट की बात हो रही है, नियर पॉइंट ऑफ आई इज़ नो लॉन्गर एट 25 सेंटीमीटर्स बट इट शिफ्ट्स फर्दर अवे. अब ये और दूर हो जाता है. That is why the images of the nearby objects get formed behind the retina. अब यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, रेटिना के पीछे इमेज फॉर्म हो रही है, इसलिए हम लोगों को नज़दीक की चीज़ दिखाई नहीं दे रही है. Why? Because the near point has shifted further away, और दूर हो गया है ये. There are two reasons for farsightedness: curvature of the cornea and the eye lens decreases so that the converging power of the lens becomes less. Due to the flattening of the eyeball, the distance between the lens and retina decreases. अगर रेटिना और आईबॉल के बीच का डिस्टेंस रिड्यूस हो जाता है तो भी हमारी इमेज रेटिना के पीछे फॉर्म हो सकती है. ठीक है. सो दीज आर द टू रीजन दैट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. और फार साइटेडनेस के क्या होता है वो भी समझ में आ गया है. फार साइटेडनेस मतलब दूर की चीज़ दिख रही है, पास की चीज़ नहीं दिख रही है. और नियर साइटेडनेस मीन्स नज़दीक दिख रहा है, दूर का नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. Now, how can this be corrected? Now, this defect can be corrected by using a convex lens. अब यहाँ पर convex lens लिख रहा है. Now, remember students, during examination there are chances that you may get confused between which lens is being used in which problem. Okay, so concave lens के अंदर नियर साइटेडनेस के टाइम पे यूज़ हो रहा है कॉन्केव लेंस, एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फार साइटेडनेस कॉन्वेक्स लेंस इज यूज्ड विथ प्रॉपर फोकल लेंथ. This lens converges the incident rays before they reach the lens. The lens then converges them to form the image on the retina. अब यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, वहाँ पर हम लोग ने पढ़े थे कि डाइवर्ज लेंस को रेस को कन्वर्ज करते थे. यहाँ पर द लेंस विल कन्वर्ज देम टू फॉर्म द इमेज ऑन द रेटिना. सेम थिंग इज हैपनिंग हियर ऑल्सो. क्यों करते हैं ना हम लोग, रेटिना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ़ एनी थिंग इज फॉलिंग before the retina or away from the retina, it will cause a problem. Okay, so we are using different lenses. Concave lens is also used in nearsightedness to make an image form on the retina. Here also we are using convex lens to make the image form on the retina. Okay, the focal length of a convex lens is positive, thus the spectacles used to correct far-sightedness has positive power. तो यहाँ पर जो पावर यूज़ होगा वो पॉजिटिव रहेगा. द पावर ऑफ दीज लेंसेज इज़ डिफरेंट डिपेंडिंग ऑन द एक्सटेंड ऑफ फार साइटेडनेस. कितने प्रॉब्लम है वो इंसान को, उस हिसाब से वो पावर इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज हो सकता है. इफ़ यू गो टू इफ़ यू टेक एन वेरी सिंपल एग्जाम्पल इज most of farsightedness is when a person reaches the age of 30 or crosses 35 or 40 years of age. You must be seeing your parents making use of specs while reading newspapers or books. उन लोग को नज़दीक की चीज़ें नहीं दिखाई देती है. Now that is mostly in elderly peoples, but nearsightedness is mostly in younger groups where you cannot see things which are far away. Okay, so this type you all can relate that. And if you can ask your parents if they have glasses, ask them the power that they are using. You will understand कि उन लोग का प्लस में नंबर होता है और आप लोग का अगर नंबर है तो वो माइनस में होता है. The third defect that we're talking today is presbyopia. Generally, the focusing power of the eye lenses decreases with age. जैसे जैसे उम्र इंसान की बढ़ती है वैसे उसका फोकसिंग पावर कम होते जाता है. The muscles near the lens loses their ability to change the focal length of the lens. ठीक है, हम लोग ने बोले थे बात स्टार्टिंग में, वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट कि हमारी आइज़ के अंदर वो पावर होती है, पावर ऑफ अकोमोडेशन होती है, जिसमें हम लोग एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं हमारी फोकल लेंथ इन ऑर्डर टू सी एन ऑब्जेक्ट, इन ऑर्डर टू रीड थिंग्स. बट एज द एज increases, if a person is aging, the lens does not have the muscles on the near the lens, they lose that ability, okay, to adjust the focal length. The near point of the lens shifts further from the eye. Because of this, old people cannot see nearby objects clearly. As I told you, nearby objects become very problematic for the elderly people. Okay, so समटाइम्स पीपल सफ़र फ्रॉम नियर साइटेडनेस एज वेल एज फार साइटेडनेस. ऐसा होता है कि दोनों चीज़ें सफ़र करते हैं इंसान. इन सच अ केस बाईफोकल लेंस आर यूज्ड टू करेक्ट द डिफेक्ट. हम लोग ने देखे होंगे योर पेरेंट्स माइट बी यूजिंग अ ग्लास जो नीचे से थोड़ा अलग दिखता है और ऊपर थोड़ा अलग होता है. नाउ दैट इज़ अ बाईफोकल लेंस दैट दे आर यूजिंग because they are not able to see things which are near also and things which are further away also. So that type of lens are also available so that a person can, when they are wearing it, अगर वो नज़दीक का कुछ देख रहे हैं तो वो नीचे की तरफ से हम लोग देख सकते हैं, and that makes that correction also. And if they want to see something further away, they look up into the lens and they can see the things which are far away as well. In such lenses, the upper part is concave lens and the correct to correct the nearsightedness, while the lower part is a convex lens which corrects the farsightedness. All right. Let us understand the uses of concave lens. Now these two lenses that we are talking about throughout the chapter, that is concave and convex lens, let us see where the concave lenses are used. Concave lens is used in medical equipments like scanners. Apart from medical instruments, they are used in scanners, CD players. These instruments use laser light. For proper working of these equipments, concave lenses are used. The peephole in the door, there is a small safety device which helps us to see a large area outside the door. Yes or no? हम लोगों के घरों में होता है ना, एक छोटा सा होल होता है, उसमें एक कांच होती है. Okay, that mirror that you are actually seeing, that is nothing but a concave mirror. Okay, through which you can see the image. It is very small, but still you can see that image of that object which is standing, the person standing outside. It is quite big, right? This use one or more. Here you can use, there is one or multiple types of concave lenses which are used in order to see that. Spectacles, as I told you, for using for correcting the nearsightedness, concave lenses are used in spectacles to correct nearsightedness. Torch, concave lens is used to spread widely the light produced by a small bulb inside a torch. ठीक है, तो टॉर्च से लाइट ज़्यादा एरिया में फैले उसके लिए भी कॉन्केव लेंस का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. Next you have camera, telescope and microscope. These instruments mainly use convex lenses to get good quality images. A concave lens is used in front of the eyepiece or inside it. Okay, तो हम लोगों को एक अच्छी इमेज दिखाई दे कोई चीज़ की, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट हमारे माइक्रोस्कोप के अंदर अगर अंडर रखा हुआ है, in order to see things which are very far away in through a telescope, a concave mirror is also used in front of the eyepiece so that you get a good quality of the image. Let's understand the uses of convex lens. It is a very important type of lens that we use day to day life. Let us see those uses as well. First one is, it is used in a simple microscope. A convex lens with small focal length produces a virtual erect and bigger image of an object as shown in this figure. कोई भी object हम लोगों को बड़ा दिखाई देता है with the help of the convex lens. Such a lens is called simple microscope और मैग्नीफाइंग लेंस. जो हम लोग बच्चे लोग आप लोग खेलते हो ना, वो मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास लेकर आपके किट में आता है. ठीक है, बायोलॉजिकल किट जो होता है आपको, उसके अंदर एक मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास भी मिलता है हम लोगों को. तो उसके वजह से हम लोग क्या करते हैं, वो एक ग्लास होता है, एक लेंस होता है जिसको हम लोग देखते हैं तो वो हम लोग को चीज़ें बड़ी दिखती है. दैट इज़ नथिंग बट अ कॉन्वेक्स लेंस. One can get a 20 times larger image of an object using such microscopes. These are used for watch repair, testing precious gem and finding their defects. Mostly in when you're talking about diamonds and all, that time these types of microscopes are used. Next is compound microscope. Simple microscope is used to observe small objects inside, right? But minute objects like blood cells, cells of plants and animals, and minute living bacteria or fungi, anything which cannot be magnified specifically by using a simple microscope. ओके हम लोगों को सफिशेंटली हम लोग सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप के थ्रू से नहीं मैग्नीफाई करके देख सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी स्मॉल, वेरी माइन्यूट. सो वी मेक यूज ऑफ कंपाउंड माइक्रोस्कोप. Compound microscope are used to study these objects. A compound microscope is made up of two convex lenses. Okay, combination of two convex lenses, objective and the eyepiece. The objective has smaller cross section and the smaller focal length. The eyepiece has bigger cross section Its focal length is also larger than that of the objective, so we get higher magnification, which can be obtained by the combination effect of the two lenses, and the object appears 100 to 1000 times much bigger in size through this microscope. The normal microscope that you use in your laboratories, those are compound microscopes. In that microscopes, you must have seen yeast cells. Okay, those microscope help us to see very minute cells like blood cells, or the cells, the tissues, okay, of plants and animals. It can be seen through that, and that is done with the combination of two types of cells in them, lenses in them. Then it is used in telescopes. Telescope is used to see distant objects clearly in their magnified form. The telescopes used to observe astronomical sources like the stars and the planets are called astronomical telescopes. The telescopes are of two types: refracting telescopes, this uses lenses, and the refracting telescope, this uses mirrors and also lenses. Okay, so lenses can be used in combinations in order to have a much better image of any object that you want to perceive. Now both of these, the image formed by the objective acts as object for the eyepiece, which forms the final image. Objective lens has larger diameter and larger focal length, because of which maximum amount of light coming from the distant object can be collected. ठीक है, तो ज़्यादा हम लोगों को लाइट पड़ती है तो ज़्यादा तरीके से दूर की चीज़ें भी अच्छी तरीके से हम लोगों को इमेज उसकी दिखाई देती है. On the other hand, the size of the eyepiece is smaller and its focal length is also less. Both the lenses are fitted inside a metallic tube in such a way that the distance between them can be changed. The principal axis of both the lenses are along the same straight line, generally using the same objective but different eyepieces. Different magnification can be obtained. Okay. The very interesting topic in this chapter is the persistence of vision. Now, in this, have a look at this image here. On one side of the cardboard, there is a cage which is made, and on the other side, there is a bird. But if I keep on pulling the string, you will you will perceive that the bird is inside the cage, right? Now, why is this happening? This is because of persistence of vision. Now, what is persistence of vision? Persistence of vision is also known as an optical illusion. Illusion मतलब कुछ वहम होना हम लोग को, ठीक है? That takes place when picture are in motion. If something is moving, that time this happens. This happens when the human brain perceives more than two images that are formed on the retina with a time period of 1/16th of a second. मतलब कोई भी चीज़ हम लोग जब देखते हैं ना हमारी आँख के ऊपर, उसका वो थोड़े टाइम के लिए हमारी आँख के ऊपर उसका इमेज बना हुआ रहता है. लाइक योर इन दिस पिक्चर, वो केज भी हमारी आँख के ऊपर बना हो, हमारी रेटिना पे फॉर्म हो रहा है, एंड दैट bird is also being formed. So what is happening here? There is a mixing of the two things which are happening, because one thing is overlapping the other. Why? Because it is happening very quickly, very fast. तो हमारी रेटिना से वो केज की इमेज जाती नहीं है, उससे पहले ही वो बर्ड की इमेज आ जा रही है. तो हम लोग को ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो बर्ड केज के अंदर है. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है? दिस इज व्हाट इज persistence of vision. So here also you can see these images uh, which help us to understand more about persistence of vision. Because of the motion of these objects, the image that is there on this wheel, you appear, इसको लग रहा है हम लोगों को ये क्या हो रहा है कि ये डियर्स जंप कर रहे हैं वो रिंग्स के थ्रू, बट एक्चुअली ऐसा हो नहीं रहा है. There is just an image of the deer and the rings, but if it is continuously it is moving, you perceive that कि ये ऐसा हो रहा है. ठीक है. सो फ्लिप बुक भी आप लोगों ने देखे होंगे एग्जाम्पल. फ्लिप बुक्स के अंदर क्या होता है, ऑन ईच पेज देर इज़ अ डिफरेंट इमेज. ओके, पहले इमेज में एक बल्ब दिखता है, उसके बाद में वो स्ट्रिंग दिखता है, इसके बाद में ऐसा लग रहा है कि कोई आदमी खींच रहा है, बट वी फील कि ये कंटिन्यूसली मोशन में हो रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ द परसिस्टेंस ऑफ विजन. ओके, I hope with this part is very clear, and next time whenever you see such things you understand कि क्यों हो रहा है ये. ठीक है. So with this we stop here and complete our chapter.
If you liked our session, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can share and view the videos that we had today for you. And please do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you remain updated with all the latest videos that we'll be making for our dear students. This session was quite useful to you. In the next coming period, we'll learn something new and interesting. Till then, thank you.